What is good, Monsterverse fans? It's your boy, Warstu here with a video on Godzilla versus Kong. So I try to keep it real. I only try to deliver information when there is enough information to talk about to justify making a whole video. So if you are new around here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That'd be much appreciated. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. If you want to see what the face behind the voice looks like, I don't know, maybe you do. Sometimes, actually most times, people tell me it sounds nothing like the way I look. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. That really would be appreciated. I drop firecrackers on there. So we've got some pretty cool information that is confirmed and verified this week. We will be getting a new sneak peek to Godzilla versus Kong at the IGN Informed Fans Fest that is happening this very week. This event is an annual one held by the website IGN, and director Adam Wingard will be doing a Q&A for the festival, which is cool. And even more importantly, a sneak peek supersized blockbuster will be included. Now, this is very interesting because we've already had the huge TV spot, which was a trailer, 2.5-minute trailer. We've had a bunch of TV spots. We keep getting TV spots. So what else can Adam Wingard redrop? What else can he show us? So this is happening this very week, February the 26th, so on Friday. Now, I don't know what time it is UK time, but it says it will kick off in the morning with Adam Wingard, 11:45 a.m. Eastern, 8:45 PST, whatever that means. So, Mecha Godzilla fans, get hyped because it's gonna have to be a new trailer. Traditionally, when we get trailers in a marketing campaign for theatrical releases, generally you get 3 big trailers, and we've only had one, a TV spot. So I honestly think this is going to be a huge trailer, which is most likely going to be a bunch of footage we've seen with 30 seconds to a minute of new footage, which is absolutely insane considering we got 2 seconds of footage a year, another 2 seconds footage a year later, another 2 seconds, and then we got a trailer. So that is cool. So this very week on Friday, we will be covering this regardless to what it turns out to be. It's freaking fantastic that we are getting more Godzilla information. So recently on my Instagram at Warstu, I was sent a bunch of videos about people discrediting, about people trying to debunk my destroyer idea. Now, it's worth me saying that this came from a source. Now, I watched 2 of the videos, and essentially their points were it's fake news, it's not true, because you can't reveal your source, you can't show factual evidence. Well, anyone that knows anything about covering plot leaks, covering information, you never get the source. Even when Variety drops something, they don't say their source. They never say the source, do they? No big Hollywood trade, no big website, no one can reveal the source. So saying that Destroyer isn't going to appear in a post-credit scene because I don't reveal and show factually based evidence, as in meaning showing actual evidence on the screen, you can't show evidence. I was told something by the same person that told me about the test screen information, which lined up with the Sudoku leaks. You gotta understand, I had this information 2 weeks-ish, probably longer, before the Sudoku leaks came out. So, and everyone is covering the exact same leaks that I covered a year ago. So I do find it pretty funny that some YouTubers and stuff are trying to debunk my concepts, which is cool if you want to debunk them, but please, just give your boy Warstu accreditation for that. And like I said, if you actually bothered to watch the video, I said I cannot confirm or verify if this is true, but at the same time, you can't go from Godzilla versus Kong to no post-credit stinger, can you? No. I know in Endgame there was no post-credit stinger, but that was an end of a 10-year combination. We know Legendary Pictures is trying to build up a Monsterverse. Now, I think at the moment, the Godzilla contract with Toho runs out with Legendary after this movie, but your boy's got to tell you something. They are introducing Hollow Earth to just to stop it here and keep Kong and Godzilla alive to never, ever do anything again, which I do find very interesting. So guys, just chill. If he shows up, if he doesn't show up, obviously it was set up in, I guess you'd say, King of the Monsters, so him showing up in this movie would make a lot of sense. But with all leaks, I feel like most of the people that cover leaks don't understand how they transpire. Some come from Reddit. That leak came from a viable source that has been correct about multiple things in the past. It's not Reddit, and even leaks on Reddit are credible to a certain degree. You just got to look at Terminator, Salvation, even WandaVision leaks, Game of Thrones leaks, Endgame leaks, Infinity War. There's so many leaks on Reddit that turn out to be true. So I just think there's like no decorum, no no professionalism, no class when someone comes out and debunks what you're saying, but doesn't actually say the person or source who actually said it. Yes, I can't prove Destroyer's in it, but at the same time, if you actually bothered to watch my video, you would see that I never actually said that the Destroyer was 100% going to be in this movie. Did I? No. Also in the news. So as you know, Warner Bros. Are ramping up the marketing campaign for Godzilla vs. Kong, and we got a pretty cool image from Legendary Pictures. They officially revealed a brand new Chinese poster for the up-and-coming Monsterverse. It teases a fight we haven't necessarily seen, although we did kind of see it in the trailer. It's a fight underwater clash between the two titans, Kong seamlessly holding his own against the King of the Monsters underwater, and it looks pretty darn cool. It's just a little teaser. It's just a little kind of hype it up, because obviously in different markets they have to advertise movies differently. Specifically in Japan and China, they have to advertise these movies very differently to how they do in other places of the world due to laws and regulations and that kind of stuff. So it is pretty cool that FanFest, we're getting a new darn trailer. Basically, that's pretty much what they're saying. We know that this movie comes out March the 31st, which is cool. A few weeks after the Snyder Cut. Then we get the Mortal Kombat in April, which is gonna be freaking insane. Also, we've got a new image from a prequel, which is pretty cool. The image was recently shared by official Legendary Comics social media. It showcases the new artwork, Godzilla vs. Kong Kingdom Come. The graphic novel will attempt to bridge the gap between the last time we saw Kong and his Colossus matchup with Godzilla next month. It's pretty cool that Legendary are doing this kind of stuff to show what happens in between. Marvel did it with Endgame as well, which is pretty cool. It's essentially a sequel to the graphic novel Skull Island, Birthplace of Kong, and a prelude to the movie Godzilla vs. Kong. So if you are really into this kind of stuff, guys, I do suggest you do check out these prequel comics, and because they bridge the gap in between it, and obviously I don't know how exactly they're going to explain where's Kong been, but in the movie they do explain. You will find out where Kong's been in the movie, but if you want to find out more, I suggest you pick up this graphical novel when it comes out. It does seem pretty cool. I'll be trying to pick it out, but being in UK, sometimes it's harder to get a hold of stuff in the UK compared to other parts of the world, because sometimes the UK jokes. I guess it's for some things it's really hard to get hold of some things here to a certain degree. Also in the news, Legendary announces a new Godzilla vs. Kong publisher program, which is pretty cool, as Legendary Comics has officially announced the new Godzilla vs. Kong publisher program. The program will include the program for the up-and-coming film, will feature 7 new tie-in books, which will offer a unique take on the Monsterverse. You can view the lineup of the titles below. Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla Domination, which looks pretty cool. Godzilla vs. Kong Kingdom Come, which looks pretty cool. And then there is also Kong and Me, which is the children's book, which looks pretty cool. If you're, it can teach them good skills. Godzilla vs. Kong, sometimes friends fight, but they always make up. That's pretty much the Godzilla movie. Batman vs. Superman. Godzilla vs. Kong, the official movie novelization. Monsterverse Titanology, which seems like a bit novel of information about the backstories of everything. So that seems pretty cool. And also there's Godzilla vs. Kong, One Will Fall, the art of the ultimate battle royale, which is pretty cool. So it's cool they're doing all these kind of these additional stuff, which tells us Legendary do not want the Monsterverse to go anywhere, because this is a lot. 7 promotional materials, and this is outside t-shirts and stuff like that for Kong versus Godzilla, which means they want people to buy into this. They want people to invest in this massively, and I think people will. So like always, guys, I'll try not to do as many Godzilla vs. Kong videos, but if some information does pop up, hope I cleared up what I actually said about Destroyer. I never said that. I said I was told about a post-credit thing, and that's what I was told, but some people have alluded and kind of misled what I've actually originally said. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Check us out on Twitter, Warstu, and Instagram at Warstu, and I will check you out in another video very soon. Catch you later.